And welcome back to Immersed TV here on the APP World Tour Network. And ladies and gentlemen, it's summer in the air and we're all feeling it. We're all getting excited to get out and get back on the water. And this episode is going to be attributed just to that, with a new competition of sorts. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, dust off the paddle boards and get ready, because now is your opportunity to not only get back on the water and be showcased on the APP World Tour, but also to possibly win a trip of a lifetime. And to talk more about it is the CEO of the APP World Tour, Tristan Boxford from Portugal. Tristan, how are you?
Doing good, thanks, Drew. How are you doing over there?
It's beautiful here, and I know, summer's in the air here on the west coast of California, and people are getting fired up to get out and do something. And this is the perfect opportunity, sort of a new twist in things.
Yeah, exactly. We're all excited to get back in the water, get active. The weather's getting good. Everybody wants to get out, get some waves or paddle or whatever your fancy is. So we wanted to create something that people can get excited about again.
And Tristan, I really want you to lay this out. Give us the elevator pitch for both competitions. Let's start with the surf.
With the surfing, it's a super cool format. You submit your clip and you upload it to your own Instagram channel. You have to hashtag APP Ride of the Season and also the division you're going to be in. So that's all the information you can find online and across our social media channels to make sure you get that information. But it'll be somewhat of a popularity contest through the early stage of the competition, where Instagram likes will drive you into a final shortlist that will be judged by the judges, the APP professional panel of judges. So it is an Instagram contest. We want everybody to upload their own clips to their own channel, hashtagging the correct hashtags to be included in this contest. Top 3 men, top 3 women will earn a place on this incredible road trip that's to be announced on July 1st, as well as the top male and top female weekend warrior. So really cool opportunity to really have a trip of a lifetime with the best guys in the world.
Let's talk about the racing. The racing, very similar, but a little bit different.
Exactly. Very similar, but a little bit different. And in true racing fashion, there's no judges. It's all on the time. And to make it as fair as possible, we just have a top speed is what you're looking at. You get to paddle for 50 meters. Whatever your top speed is over that 50 meters is what will show on the GPS. And that will be what puts you on the leaderboard. Each run has to be filmed, just so that we can associate the video with the time that you get on your GPS watch or phone or whatever device you're using. And then we'll be creating a dynamic leaderboard online each week and giving a summary of the best entrants. And there's no limit to the amount of entries that you put in there, from surfing and racing. So you can keep on loading to your Instagram account, hashtagging the right hashtags, and you'll be included in that contest and have a chance again. Top 3 men and top 3 women to earn the place on that a special road trip specifically for racing, and then top male and top female weekend warrior. So equal opportunity for both surfing and racing. Really, really exciting stuff. Yeah, so basically for the surfing, what we wanted to do was create a level playing field. So it's not about the size of the wave or the shape of the wave or the perfection of the wave, because obviously not everyone's sitting at Chopo in Tahiti. Some people are in beach breaks, some people are wherever it might be. Or is what you do with it. Whether it's 1 foot slop or a 10-foot barrel, it's how committed you are, how you do that turn. And it can be anything from a single maneuver to a string of maneuvers. And the idea is we want you, the audience, and the people involved to get engaged. Click like for your favorite athletes as they post their videos. And the guy with the most likes is gonna get into a shortlist. So it's kind of a cool thing.
And for the racing, same thing, just without the waves. It's all about speed.
Exactly. We wanted to make it really simple for people to jump on. So they could be on a start line wherever they are in the world, an imaginary start line. And the time starts when they jump up on their board, and it's the guy with the top speed. Simple as that.
And I love this because it kind of creates a little competition amongst one another. So, I like the idea. If you're, say, one of the fastest sprinters in the world, Casper Steinfath, you're gonna be able to call out maybe Connor Baxter of sorts. So it's gonna be we want to create that friendly competition, correct?
Exactly. So we'll have a continuously updated leaderboard. We want the guys to push each other to keep on submitting time. The racing, we're gonna make them film it as well as have their GPS reading.
Well, I tell you what, I want to enter, Tristan, so I'm gonna go grab my paddle. I'm gonna start training today because the quarantine 20 really hasn't fallen off yet. You know what I'm saying?
Well, you're looking good, Drew.
And there's the long and the short of it, but to talk more about it from the athlete aspect, we're now going to jump in and join Anthony Vela and Dave Bainey, who are going to give us sort of the color side of things for this contest. Hey, boys.
Well, Dave, that's pretty exciting. APP Ride of the Season and Fast Track in this new way of doing things should be pretty exciting. You know, the prizes that we're giving out is you get to not only win this Instagram, the APP is going to fly the top surfers and amateurs and the top race times and amateurs to a secret location, spend a week competing against each other for a whole nother type of competition. So that part's pretty cool as well. So there's a trip in it for people.
Absolutely. Looks like the golden ticket. You know, if you ever, dreamed about being on tour or rubbing elbows with the top pros, or just, going to a rad location to paddle, this is your opportunity. So make sure to submit all you can and give it your best effort. And, we hope to see you on the water somewhere cool.
We're stuck at home and everyone else is, so they get a chance to go through those old GoPro clips and some new clips in, and it should be exciting to see, what kind of maneuvers are gonna help everyone elevate to that kind of next level. So first you gotta get, I think from what I understand, we heard Tristan talk about you gotta get a certain amount of likes to move on, but then actual APP judges are gonna judge it in the end. So
yeah, I think just kind of integrating Instagram into this whole submission process. There's a lot of clips out there, a lot of clips no one's seen yet. So to see all the clips come in from, really cool.
We know like Luis Dingis and those guys can throw the air. Then you throw in like a dark horse like Kiahi Diaboitz getting tubed and this winter on Oahu, and there's so many guys and girls out there that can rip.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know Luis Diniz just threw down an air clip just recently, which is one of the most mind-blowing, clips I've seen on the stand-up paddleboard to date. So you got to think he's got a few more of those in his holster. And then, I like the call out of Kiahi, someone who works consistently, but obviously has the moves, and he spends a lot of time in good waves, and he could get he's stacking clips for sure. So, guys like Ayrton, I'm sure the Vaz brothers are holding on to some clips. And then, on the girls' side as well, I know Vanya's been surfing a lot. And Ibaya, living in the Canaries, there's not a shortage of waves.
There's a lot of girls all around, but I think those are kind of the ones that pop in. Shaq, Ibaya, Izzy, Vanya, throw in like Laura Clayton on Maui, some good waves over there. There's some youngsters that are ripping as well. Maybe Annie Reichardt, non-big wave season. Maybe she charges some sup waves and throws some clips down. So it should be really exciting. And I really like how they're doing the amateur one as well. And hopefully we get to see some new faces step up in this amateur challenge.
With this day and age, everybody has access to cameras. Their iPhone shoots so well. It's even, everybody's got a clip sitting somewhere. I've got a couple hiding. I'm going to throw them in the mix. So look out, Anthony. I even got a couple old ones of you, AB. So I might do a, what is it called? Like a secret submission of AB himself. So look for that.
And so just to, kind of reiterate what Tristan's been saying. So it's going to be, based off of people that like your post first, but then the actual judges are going to judge it. And it's not just one move's not going to win you the whole thing, unless it's the sickest move we've ever seen. But we're looking for kind of like, like you would have a maneuver. So it will be exciting to see what sort of combination of moves that these amateurs and pros throw down.
Yep, and it's important to know it doesn't have to be in perfect barreling waves. It could be at your local beach break that's windy and blown out, but if you happen to get a nice connected one and you made a bunch of maneuvers, absolutely that's a submission. And who knows, maybe Dave Kalama will come out of semi-retirement and put his barbecue on his board or ride a wave with his the ladder on there. Anything goes, and that could be the crowd favorite and get you in the finals. Who knows?
On the other side, we've got the racing side of it, the APP Fast Track. So, and correct me if I'm wrong, what I understand is you got to do 50 meters, and we're looking for your top speeds. You got to get it filmed, you got to have GPS on, and as fast as you can get yourself going for 50 meters, that's going to be what we're looking for.
Just like surfing, you can continue to improve and keep submitting. So, say 6 miles an hour. A week later, you got 7.2. Keep submitting, keep upping the ante. and it's gonna be fun to see guys like Connor or Casper submit their times. I'm curious to see how fast those guys could get going.
Hey, thanks, boys. I'll tell you what, I am going to be jumping in that competition with those two. And, chances are I'll probably come in a distant third, but I'm going to give it a shot. And now we're going to shift gears, and someone who can help me prepare for this competition is Seychelle with the Seychelle Tip of the Week. Seychelle.
Hi, I'm Seychelle, and welcome to this week's episode of Seychelle's Superb Tips with the APP World Tour. Today I'm going to be talking to you about the importance of taking time out of your training schedule to practice your technique. Oftentimes when we paddle, especially if we're not following a training program, we just go out and paddle to see how fast we can go over a certain distance. However, if we're trying to incorporate and improve on certain aspects of our stroke, we need to take time to go slow on those things. This is especially true if we're trying to incorporate and improve on new aspects to our stroke. So for me, I paddle almost every day of the week, so I take one day out of the week where I just work on improving my technique. I'm not trying to go faster, I'm just trying to paddle more efficiently and more effectively at delivering power to my stroke. If you're somebody who can only paddle, say 2 or 3 days a week, you might not want to spend a whole session just working on your technique. So in this case, I recommend spending 15 minutes at the beginning of every paddle just working on your technique. So when I'm working on my technique, I like to incorporate drills, isolating different aspects of my stroke that I'm trying to work on. If you would like to see some of the drills that I use to help improve my stroke, these are all available on the Paddle Monster app. You can reach out to me on Paddle Monster or at SeychelleSUP.com, and I would love to help you incorporate drills into your paddle program, get you a video analysis, or even get you on a training program to start seeing some results. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to check out more of my videos on the APP World Tour Facebook and YouTube channels. Happy paddling!
And thank you, Seychelle. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to start preparing. The competition, the trip of a lifetime is here. You got the month of June to prepare. The competition starts July 1st. So get training, start losing that quarantine 10, and get on the water to possibly win that trip of a lifetime. Don't forget, follow us on all the social media channels, APP World Tour on Instagram, Facebook, and stay tuned to our website, appworldtour.com, for more information coming out on this contest. Weekend warriors, pros. So ladies and gentlemen, dust off those stand-up paddle boards, get the paddles out of the bag, let's get on the water and enjoy it. Summer is here and your chance to win that trip of a lifetime. Thanks for joining us here on Immersed TV. On behalf of Tristan Boxford, Christian, the rest of the staff, we can't wait to see you here in a couple weeks.